Hello and welcome to the Whispers of Remembrance. I am Aumara, and this is a space for quiet reflection, gentle awareness, and a return to what is true within you. In a world that is constantly changing, these whispers are here to guide you back to stillness, back to clarity, and back to the deeper knowing that already lives within you. In times of uncertainty, it is easy to become overwhelmed by the constant flow of news, opinions, and life situations that seem to demand our attention all at once. When the mind becomes crowded with too many voices, clarity can begin to fade. This whisper is a gentle reminder. When life feels like it's spinning too quickly, the most powerful thing we can do is to return to the root, to ground ourselves, return to our center. This whisper is titled Return to the Root. When the outer world feels loud, return to the root. Pause for a moment and take a breath. The mind may want to keep chasing every headline, every worry, every imagined outcome, yet wisdom rarely appears in the middle of that storm. The root is the quiet place beneath the noise. It is where you can remember the simple truths that sustain your life. You connect within. The breath moving gently through your body, the presence of people who care for you, the support that exists in ways you may overlook when your attention is pulled outward. Returning to the root means coming back to the basics of being human. Pause. Breathe. Notice what is already working in your life. That's where we want to focus. Even in challenging times, there are always foundations that remain steady. From this place of steadiness, remember something deeper still. Your nature is not defined by fear, conflict, or uncertainty. Beneath every passing circumstance, there exists a divine spark of awareness that cannot be shaken by the events of the day. When you return to the root, you connect with that truth. From there, you can meet life with clarity instead of reaction. And so it is. Let us reflect on that whisper. Our modern world often pulls our attention outward. News cycles, social media, and daily pressures can make it feel as though everything is urgent and overwhelming. When we absorb too much of that energy, our nervous system becomes strained and our perspective narrows. Returning to the root is a conscious choice to step back into the grounded center of our being. It reminds us that we are not required to carry every problem in the world at once. Instead, we can reconnect with the foundational truths that sustain us: breath, presence, gratitude, and the quiet awareness of the divine within. It is from this place of rootedness we can regain the clarity needed to respond to life with wisdom. And so it is. We move now to the journal prompts for a deeper self-reflection. There's 3 for today's whisper. Journal prompt number 1. When life feels overwhelming, what simple practices help you reconnect with yourself? Notice what you notice and feel what you feel. When life feels overwhelming, what simple practices help you reconnect with yourself? Journal prompt number 2. What are 3 things in your life right now that are supportive and working well? Notice what you notice, feel what you feel. What are 3 things in your life right now that are supportive and working well? Journal prompt number 3. What does returning to the root look like in your daily life? What does returning to the root look like in your daily life? And notice what you notice and feel what you feel. And we move now to some suggested action steps. Action step number 1. Pause for a few minutes today and take several slow, deep breaths. Just focusing on the air of which flows into your body, holding that breath, and then releasing that breath. It's good to take at least 3. Action step number 2. Gently shift your attention from the noise of the outer world to the calm presence within. And for that, I suggest you may close your eyes, place your hands upon your heart center, just focusing on the energy held within your heart center. Just allow yourself to be. Action step number 3. Write down 3 things in your life that are supporting you right now. So write 3 things in your life that are supporting you right now. Allow yourself to rest in that awareness before returning to your day. And now we have suggested affirmations. I'm going to say each one 3 times. Affirmation number 1. I return to the root of peace within me. I return to the root of peace within me. I return to the root of peace within me. Affirmation number 2. My breath brings me back to balance. My breath brings me back to balance. My breath brings me back to balance. And affirmation number 3. I remember the divine presence that lives within my being. I remember the divine presence that lives within my being. I remember the divine presence that lives within my being. And that brings us to the closing blessing for this whisper. May you remember that no matter how loud the world becomes, there is always a quiet root within you. Return there often. From the place of peace, may your thoughts become clear, your heart steady, and your path illumined once again. If this whisper resonated with you, you are welcome to explore more at AUMARABONNET.com. or join me on Substack for ongoing reflections and teachings. And if you feel called to deeper guidance, I offer one-to-one sessions. Until our next whisper, may your heart be filled with divine love, your mind illumined by the light of God, and may you dance in the joy of remembrance. Blessings to you. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.